Here comes Jason with his red rose tea. Here comes Ezra, he'll be looking for me. Down by the dumpster, down by the blowing debris. Gathered round the concrete tree. They're all looking for the temporary bed. Blankets from the stairwell, shoes from the dead. Rumor on the block say Ollie got a cave in his head. Wondered why his shirt was so red. Days are getting shorter, how can that be? Shots at Donald Trump keep me company. Myrtle's really sorry for the fingers she broke. Used to take the bus, but now she's taking jokes. Hustling for newsprint, trying to get herself a new coat. Friendless at this end of her road. Andy couldn't yell 'cause Andy couldn't talk. Andy found some pizza in a Domino's box. We found him on the chain link down by the ferryboat docks, hanging like a bag full of rocks. Days are getting shorter, how can that be? Shots of Donald Trump keep me company. Missy's from the mission and Missy's okay. Just don't mention Jesus or she'll keep you all day. Jesus would have liked her, looking like an angel she prays. Don't hear much from Jesus these days. And here comes Jason with his red rose tea. Here comes Ezra, he'll be looking for me. Down by the dumpster, down by the blowing debris. Gathered round the concrete tree.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. This next song began at an open mic here in Seattle, in the U District, a place called The Last Exit on Brooklyn. It's no longer on Brooklyn. They're still calling it The Last Exit on Brooklyn, but they're lying to us now, ladies and gentlemen. Reason enough for a boycott in my mind. We can talk about it later. At this point, though, they did this open mic where you got there about 6:30 in the evening. You put your name on this tablet where there was 45 other names. At about 9 o'clock at night, they would choose 8 people. They each got to do 3 songs between 9:30 and midnight. So it was kind of a day-long kind of commitment to go and try to get 3 songs. It was a wonderful experience, and I did that several times and finally got picked, and I was to do the last set of the night, 11:45 till midnight. So I sat around, drank a lot of coffee, and got extremely nervous, kept my guitar in tune, all the requisite things that you do at an open mic. And the fellow that went right before me, I didn't like him that much myself. He didn't seem like what you'd call a polished writer, although the college students seemed to think he was really neat. And I remember he had a harp player playing with him that night, and they were kind of running over a little on their set. And I went to the owner, who was also the MC, and I said, am I still going to be able to do my set? I've been here since 6, and it's like 11:50 now. And he said, oh, yeah, as long as you start before midnight, no problem. So I figured, okay. They were on their third song. Not a big deal. Okay, so they finished up their third song. I'm poised. I'm primed and poised. And I saw the gentleman go over to the owner, say something to the owner, and the owner kind of looked at him and, went like this, gave one of these. At the time I didn't know what that means, but now I do. And then, so he went back and said into the microphone, he said, well, rather than bring up another performer, I'm just going to do one more song, and then we're just going to call it an evening. Thank you so much. Good. So anyway, I went home and wrote this song for the gentleman, and was able to go back the following week and actually dedicate it to him, sing it in the room. So karmically, at least, it was a complete kind of event. It's called King of the Art, and it goes like this. Actually, I think I'll lower it a half a step, since that's where I usually play it.